Hey, what's up guys? Sun is down, moon is out, Dad and I are headed to the Columbus Toy Show. Hey guys, we're out here at the show, time to get the booth uncovered and we will be rocking and rolling. Guys, if you didn't get here early for this show, I feel bad for you. The line is out the door. This year's Columbus Toy Show was held March 17th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m. with early buyers at 8 a.m. And let me tell you guys, this toy show was the absolute biggest and best the Columbus Toy Show has ever been. There were over 400 tables for vendors set up. That's so much toy goodness, so many deals to be had, and there were just about 6,000 people in attendance, guys. It was absolutely epic. Alright guys, so we're finally starting to slow down just a tidbit. I am going to go leave the booth. I'm going to show you guys my booth here real quick. I'm going to walk around the show. This year I went with the biggest setup I have ever done at a toy show. 16 feet of table space, 3 shelves of additional stuff, and it was just so much fun, guys. I always try to have a variety of items out for people so that there's something for everyone out there, from My Little Pony, G.I. Joe, vintage to modern, Star Wars, Samurai Jack, whatever it is, whatever I think people are going to be out there looking for. I always try to have a variety. That way you can come to my booth and you can shop for a little bit of everything. You can find something, your wife can find something, your kid can find something. And that variety is something I always strive for. And this extra table space really let me get that variety. I was able to add a few rare pieces to the booth this time around. I had a Masters of the Universe King Randor, had a 12-inch IG-88, a droid side gunner. I had the Sky Commandos for G.I. Joe, which are getting harder and harder to find, and just lots of oddball stuff too. Guys, we're just out here at the toy show and I ran into Toy Bills and Josh Pinz. Make sure you guys check out their YouTube channel. Just shout them out here, guys.
What up? Toy Bills.
Josh Pinz.
Pretty simple. They're pretty simple to remember, guys. Just check out their names. They're great channels. They're some of the reasons I got into doing YouTube, so make sure you hit them up. I'll throw links to their channels in the description below. Guys, I've been super swamped at my booth. This is the first time walking out. I talked to a guy yesterday about picking up a Scarlet. We're gonna go see if he has it. He probably won't, because I waited too long on the day to be able to leave and check it out. So the gentleman I talked to did not have the vintage Scarlet I needed, so had a little bit sad on that. I'll still find one, keep hunting, keep searching. But here you go, guys. As you can see, this show literally has everything. NECA, comics, literally everything. Girl Scout cookies even this year. I mean, great selection. If you're looking for a line, whether it be obscure or, mainstream, it's going to be here if it's going to be anywhere. If you were looking for graded figures, guys, this booth was the booth for you. They had everything from CAS to AFA, all very high grades and a very, very nice selection. So while the Transformers may be getting harder to find in the store shelves, they certainly aren't at the Columbus Toy Show. This booth was rocking it out when it comes to Transformers, had an awesome selection, and a lot of higher end Transformer pieces from the modern era and a few from the vintage. Hey guys, I'm just out here at the Columbus Toy Show and we have some ghost problems out here, so I think we know who we're gonna have to call in. Who are you gonna call?
Us.
See, look guys, they got everything out here. Make sure you want to come to this show next year. The Columbus Ghostbusters weren't the only people out cosplaying. We had lots of representatives from the 501st. I got my picture with Boba Fett, which is always super cool. There were a lot of other people too. No stormtroopers though. They had an ATST driver, and they had quite a bit of people. So I had seen these custom Lego minifigures on card backs before, online, but never in person. They did not disappoint. They were just as cool, if not cooler in person. I really probably should have picked some of those up, purely for the uniqueness of them. But I passed. I didn't really buy much for myself this show. I was just too busy at the booth, and then when I did get to walk around, I just had to walk around quick. I tried to get some footage for you guys, so I didn't really pick much up for myself. Probably should have bought those, but maybe I'll see them out and about at a future show. If you guys haven't heard of the Toy Department, they are an awesome locally owned toy store in Cincinnati, and they have such a great selection, guys. They had so many display cases full of vintage G.I. Joes, Star Wars, and just about everything you could think of. Superpowers, you name it, they had it. And they even had a great selection of pre-production items. If you were looking to find some pre-production G.I. Joes or Star Wars, they had everything from proofs to hard copies and everything in between. Prototypes galore. Just look how beautiful these Star Wars proof cards are, guys. I mean, it is just so cool to get to see these in person. And that's what I'm saying. Even if you're not looking to buy much at the show, you're going to see stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else except for at the Columbus Toy Show. Someday I'll be able to add these mini rigs to my collection, but for right now they're out of my price range with being in college, so I had to pass on those obviously. I really like the way the Imperial Sniper mini rig looks, and it'll be in my collection someday, I promise you that. Swung back to the booth real quick, make sure everything was going well there, give my dad a little bit of a break since it's my booth, I don't want to make him work it too much. And guess who I'd run into? Another fellow YouTuber. Guys, I'm just out here at the toy show, and guess what I ran into? Another YouTuber, AMJ Productions, guys.
AMJ Productions at YouTube.
Make sure to hit him up, guys. Check out his channel. Jumped back onto the toy hunting grind. This booth had just about everything when it came to apparel, wallets, necklaces, shirts, hats, backpacks, lanyards, belt buckles. If you could think of it, and it was apparel, this booth probably had something related to it. And now, I know I've been saying that this show has, just everything you could think of, quite a bit in this video, but it's just a true statement. The Columbus Toy Show is absolutely massive and offers a variety of stuff. Literally, if you can think of it, they probably had an example of it there. From the most obscure things to the most mainstream. If you're looking for, Pirates of Dark Water, they had that. You're looking for Thundercats, they had that. You're looking for, prototypes, they had that. You're looking for proof cards, they had that. You're looking for, vintage mail-away stuff, they had that. Advertising and store displays, they had that. I mean, it's not overhyped. It was just a fantastic show. I cannot wait to see you all here next year, or if you did come this year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I've been seeing Kim Simmons at more and more shows, and he is such a nice guy. He is the toy photographer for Kenner, and he took all the pictures of the vintage Star Wars toys. He sells prints, he'll sign them, he'll talk to you. He is such a great guy. 10 out of 10 would recommend going and buying a print. They're such great pieces of art. He's a great guy. He'll talk to you, chit-chat him up a bit, and see what it was like back in the day working with Kenner. Kenner's 12-inch Alien right there, guys. Another really cool piece, and one that wasn't on the market very long at all. this store display here, guys, it was so cool. The real monsters, it was fully stocked with the figures, and it was so cool to see that straight out of the 90s in great shape. It was so mint. It'd be really cool to see that cased up by CAS or AFA and just see what that would get and how great that would look in that acrylic display case. Guys, the Columbus Toy Show is just so massive, I couldn't fit it all into one video. So make sure you swing back around for round 2, because this is going to wrap it up here for round 1 for time's sake. I didn't want to make like an hour-long video, so I split it up a little bit, so you guys can have a little bit more easier watch time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day, and may the force be with you.